Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. This is back to the basic Chuck the Deuces. I would do text baby man that is back. You know this, know this, know this. The only place you're ever gonna get it, only place you're gonna get it, only place you're gonna get up, only place you're ever gonna get it is right back to the basic. Chunk of the Deuces, I would do text baby man that is back. You know what it is, know this. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real woman rise up, fake woman rise down. Practice by preach, preach on. Why I'm showing this? The Thug Love exposed why good women dating thugs and gangster rap music exposed. Let me say this, man. You know what I'm tired of hearing? I'm tired of hearing dudes. Everywhere you go on YouTube, you hear guys about they can't find a good woman, and you know, dudes, y'all need to stop because y'all know different than these women. But I'm gonna show you something. Black people did not came up that damn word, the word thug. I'm gonna show you what the word thug comes from. A violent person, actually a criminal. It's come from thuggy. Thuggy or tuggy is referred to the act of thugs, a organization of gangs of professional assassins. The thugs travel in groups across the India for 600 years. So this word been around for a very, 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 very long time. The word thug. That's what the word thug came from. It come from and thug be thug. I mean thug be H1, but thug H1. I mean thug. I mean thug H. Thug H. Ram. Thug H. Ram, a leader of the thuggy the leader of the thuggy cult. Man, I'm just really tired of expressing this. All right, the Thuggy or Tuggy is the Hindu in that Nepal and Tisitsky and Insu and KTWC is referred to the action of thugs, an organization of gangs of professional killers. That's what the word thug come from. Thugs is traveled into group cross in India for 600 years. And all through the thugs is traced in their origins to several Muslim tribes. Hinduism appeared to have been associated with them at the early period. They are the first mentioned in Ansar and Divda and Bidwa, a history of Ferdinand and Sindra dated around 1356. In the 1830s, they are targeted for an institution by William and Benedict and the government of General of India and his chief, Captain William Harold Sleepman. The thugs are seemingly destroyed by this effect. The thugs would join in travelers and gain their accomplishment, and this would allow them to be the surprise and strangle their victims by a handkerchief or note type and around the neck. Around their necks, they would rob the victims of value and bury their bodies. This led them to also be called integrity, I mean, pat psychocardy, and patented psychocardy, whatever you want to call it. Pat a psychocardy, pat psychocardy, whatever you want to call it. Pat a psychocardy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Okay, English is used and you know that as a term more than commonly used in southern India. The term thuggy is derived from the Hindu word tang, which means to receive. To relate to the words are the adjective of thug to receive from ethically to sinti in coming and shadamit and frustrate from their chita, and he considered this term for department of kind of murder and robber of the travelers is popular in South Asia and partly in India. That's what the word thug comes from. When you hear these women always talking about that they want a thug, they don't even know what that word meant. I know what that word meant. It's come from a Hindu word is another word to receive. These chicks are stupid, man. These chicks, you know, like I said, when a woman turned 18 and 15, she all used up. When women get in that age, most of them are going to be used up. Nobody wants no used up person. Just like no woman don't want no used up man. Just like a man say he want a bad bitch. You hear that? You hear guys say that all the time. Basically, he want a bitch that bad bitch. Basically, a woman who fuck all day, shit all day, sleep all day. Basically, that's when no bad bitch is that's lazy women. Bad bitch is something like the dress, impress, and rest. Find them and fuck them, forget them. That's what they meant, bad bitch. Basically, can't cook, can't clean, can't cook and clean, or have no accomplished goals in life. All she want to do is dress and looking good, and trying to pick up the next up and coming kind of guy, man. I'm just really tired of dressing this because at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want to do anyway. See, this is the reason why there's so much problems in it's like that in every other race. It ain't just black community with this. It's every other community. But especially it's always play beyond the role in our communities because you hear this all the time. I know what the word thug come from. That comes from India. But before the 1356 in Hinduism from deep in central India, at least 450 years. India or Indian are robbing and murder, a criminal activity. They don't even know what the word thug comes from, man. That comes from India. That's why you hear all these rappers calling themselves a thug. Half of these rappers don't know what a word thug meant. Go to India sometimes. You're going to see some real thugs after they put a string on your neck. And they was trying to overthrow the government of the government. I mean, this explains a lot. This explains why or try to overthrow the government, trying to overthrow Britain. I mean, this explains why there's so many damn problems between they hear this word. I never ever call myself a thug because I know what that word meant. That's why we need to look at the definition of these damn words because a lot of times we don't know what the hell we're talking about. When you hear people say, baller, basically mean they ball, they pray, and they pro ball. And I ain't talking about no pro ball. I'm talking about street ball, if you know what I mean. Robbing, doping, selling, hustling, killing innocent people, you name it. You heard it all. That's why you hear these rappers call themselves, I'm a baller. Basically, I'm balling out of cars. I'm balling the cars and to spend money, fucking all the women, getting all the dough, and use women prostituting. That's what they meant. When you hear dudes say that, that's what they meant. Like there's a song called Big Timers. There's a song called Beta Woo and the Del Gucci song. And they pay my rent, all my money spent, but that's okay. But I'm still fly. I mean, it's all about looking good. That song just says it all. What that song is about. That's why I ain't listen to it no more. I still like it, but I knew what that song was about. And I'm gonna talk about the definition of these lyrics. That's why they need to listen to these music, because half of these people don't know what these artists talking about. Half of these artists do not know what they're saying. It's sad, man. It's sad that see, women like her are the real reason why that women will never have a good man. They just don't. They always talking about, I mean, it's not their fault. They just don't know. Because I know what the word thug is. That comes from India. And last time I checked, India people don't even like blacks. They really don't. They don't even like blacks. And these some real thugs right here. These some real thugs right here. For a word that we don't even know where it comes from. We don't even know what the word comes from, man. See, this is how they kill their victims. This is how they kill their victims. For all you dudes out there, man, stop calling yourself a thug, because thug is just another word to receive. Because that's what Satan is, to receive. Once you get something out of a person, you don't get nothing out of that person. I mean, it's sad, man. It's sad that you hear people sing songs like this, and you don't know what the hell they talking about. See, when people out there doing wrong, man, they ain't my brothers and sisters, man. The people out there doing wrong. See, this is what the word receive means. Yeah, a serpent. A serpent. And what a serpent is? A snake, right? Snake men, snake women. That's what a serpent is. Yeah, I'm just tired of this, man. I'm just tired of hearing about their excuse why they just can't get anybody, but they should have known all this. Yeah, that's what a two-face is. Once you do something for a person, you don't get nothing out of them. Once you do something for them, they can't do anything for you. That's what the word receive meant. Let's say if you shaking a person's hands and making a deal with it, and guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna strike your neck with a knife. That's what a receive is. So you ladies, y'all need to watch y'all stuff. Y'all need to watch out people like this. I'm just so sick and tired of hearing people say they don't know where this word come from. These ladies know what that word meant. When you hear rappers call themselves hustler, what do you think meant? Hustle people. Ripping off in people's money. Basically, as soon as the person making money off of you, you can't even make your money off of them. Oh, they can rob you blindly, but you can't not rob them blindly. That's where a hustler meant. When you hear people say words like hustler, yeah. That basically I receive money to other people that I can't receive my own. A aggressive enterprising person, a go-getter, or prostitute. This is what hustler meant. To basically use people, taking advantage of folks, misled them, and mislead them. That's what it is. Once they get something out of you, you ain't getting nothing from them. It's just like the word hustler. When you hear people say gangster, you ever wonder where the term gangster come from? Yeah, I'll tell you where the word gangster come from. I'm not going to read too much about this, but I will tell you this. Gangs and provide a a level organization and resource that to support a much larger and more complex criminal transportation than a individual criminal and could and actual achievement gangsters has been achieved for many years in the country around the world. Yeah, they have because they're making them famous. Instead of saying gangster is gangsta, it's just another word for criminal. That let me tell you. I heard an interview by Waka Flocka. I heard an interview of him. Waka Flocka said this. He said he want the kids to be influenced joining. He want his kids to be influenced joining the Crips. And when he said that shit, I just shake my head. Waka Flocka said this. He want the kids to be influenced to be in the blood. Yeah, being a gangbanger, talking these elementary kids. It's sad, man. These people are ignorant. These people do not give a damn about nobody but them. And you got gangsters in any other society. There's gangsters in Africa. There's gangsters in Europe. There's gangsters in Asia. There's gangsters everywhere. The word gangsta, or that's a short word for gang. To jump in, basically, you're going to die for this. You're going to get killed for this. I mean, this whole thing being a gangster, meaning to go. To go what? To go to Journey? That's what the word gang meant. To go Journey. Go Journey for what? Basically, if you don't know what that meant, go to Journey. Chances are you're gonna die. You're gonna die sooner enough. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. I can't believe that word gang that come from is another word for go. It's to go to Journey. I mean, that's what it means. When I first heard this, I was like, yeah. Guess what that means, Journey, what they're talking about. Yep. Go to Journey. Yep. And you know what Journey is? So you don't want to go to church anymore. No. It's another word to escape. Escape from what? And you know what means escape? They trying to escape from something. They don't like dealing with reality. They don't like to deal with life. They hate their life. They can't stand themselves and what they do. This is why I see why people do the stuff they do. Yeah, that's what to go to Journey. That's what it means. A act of adventures from one place to another. Yeah, it's just another word to escape. When you hear people call, instead of saying baller, hustler, dope dealer means you sell dope. You sell drugs. You sell poisons and kill these victims. When you hear a pimp, what do you think a pimp is? What do you think a pimp? A man who controls a prostitute and arrogant of the clients for them and taking part of their earnings in return. I mean, they don't get nothing out of that person. That's what a pimp meant. Like, yo, bitch, I want my money. That type. That's what it means. Yeah. I mean, this is what the word pimp meant. You got white guys done this. Sex workers, agents, yeah, pimp. At Medea. Wow. Ain't that interesting? Nad the deer. Yeah. You notice there's a character, Mad Deer. Mad Deer. It sounds like Medea, does it? Does it? When y'all gonna wake up, man? When y'all gonna wake up? I see why there's single moms. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen it? Because I could have sworn that when we hear that word before. Yeah. Mad Deer. Yeah. But if you left that part, okay. If we put Tyler Perry in there, yep. But it's spelled different. It's instead of Mad Deer, it's Mud Deer. Look how it says. Let's see, Medea. Medea. Yeah, Medea. Instead of Medea, it's Medea. I always want to know what that word meant. Medea. Yeah, Medea. Yeah. And go off violent and violent attack. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, man, we're a joke. You know what? As the black community, we're a joke. Because a lot of this stuff, this is why, I just don't listen to music anymore. Like ebolics. Mean we don't speak the noun association of we don't speak pronounced association of words. That's why we speak ebolics. We speak ebolics. Instead of saying get over here, we say get over here. Get over here. You see the difference? You see how the difference why they can't fly for a job because they can't talk a certain way? They can't dress a certain way. They can't act a certain way. Oh, when you go to school and you learn from yourself, all of a sudden they think you're white. So you see how we've been programmed? We think that going to school is somehow is being white. What is wrong getting education? No, because what it is, they don't want you to be more smarter than them. Because they wish they could have, they should have and achievement if they accomplished their goal if they wouldn't screw their lives. So they trying to screw everybody else's life instead of screw your own life. Yeah, that's what the word school. That a lot of the school stuff it comes from Pluto. The word school is derived from the Greek word and school and originally means as is ashore, and also that is which is as ashore is deployed, but later a group to hold insured or giving school. Yeah, put plot and apply for the work and work of deployment, applying yourself. That's what all this stuff is about, man. This is why there's a real reason why I'm showing this. That's why we need to look at definition of word. I'm not gonna have nothing against this, but I see why. I see why there's women out here making bad choices. It ain't been my last time talking about this, because the word thug is just another word for thuggy, to receive. That's all what it is. That's what that word comes from. When you hear women say, "I can never leave him," what she basically saying, she's addicted to him like a drug. I can never leave him. She enjoyed the sex. This is why these women stay with these guys. They're not staying with these men just to be staying them. They stand them because as long as they have a good sex every goddamn night, as long hey, he ain't got to pay bills, he ain't got to work, he ain't got to and conquer, he ain't got to work pay bills if he ain't got the to achievement. All he can do is want a bone. That's all he want to do. Give him a free plate and free plate, free rent, and expect a person take care of him, which is nothing wrong with it. You gotta take care of yourself. He can't even take care of the woman. See, this is why. This is why I see what's going on. I thank God I don't have no kids because I'm not gonna go out here having babies by different women. That's the black community. Not when it comes, man. I tell you. When I saw this video, it really pissed me off. I saw this a long time ago. That's why women are very staying emotional creatures. They are. They very emotional. That's why I never uh, uh play a woman's emotional. Now I never done it because they will use everything the things you say. Now you gotta be successful to aim or a purpose. But the one thing they don't want to talk about, what's your main purpose in life? You know, what you accomplish, what you set out to do. You here to learn a lesson. That's what life is all about. Like wealth. Wealth means your health. That's all it is. Wealth is another word for mean your health. Instead of left and put the H, I mean put the instead of have the W, let's lift the W and put the H in there. Your health, man. Your health. That's what it's all about, man. I see why. And let's look at marriage and see what marriage is all about. Because one thing, see, legal or formally uh, reconcile the union a man and a woman, or in some adjustment of two people of the same sex as partners in a relationship, a happy marriage. See that's what they think. That's what they think what marriage is all about. But they forget about marriage is really about spend that person the rest of your life to death do us part. Till y'all grow old. It's not about that anymore. Back then, women used to want to marry a man because how much he loved him, and how much he married that woman because he loved her. What happened to that? It don't mean nothing now. It don't mean anything. It means to provide a husband or a wife, and marriage mean to get married, to either just and the means to material or accessible, and it could be used in the masculine of form as a non-husband and non for a husband, and the feminine form for a wife. Yeah, you see what this is about? Non-negotiable for a husband, and in feminine form of a wife. To the relate the word marriage, matriarchy is derived from the old French word matriarchal, and which is also around 1300 in CE, and the ultimate derived from the Latin in matrimony, which is in common and the two concept in matri means mother, and sits in stuffship, and mentally in action state or con, condition. It's not about love anymore. It's not about love. I ain't gonna lie. Now I see why these things are going on. I'm gonna show you what real love is. I'm gonna show you after I wrap this up. A lot of men and women will never get it, especially women. They'll never get it. They'll never understand what true love is all about. Because I know what love is. A couple of years ago, I didn't know, but I know it. Yeah, this is what love is all about. And people will never get it. Quite a few people will die to have it, for they can spend the rest of the person forever till they, till they all grow old. You know, like I said, we just will never get it, man. Yeah, it's how you prove it. It is sad, man. It just, but to me, real love is something you hold door with for many years, ages, many years to come. To y'all, two people never grow apart. Y'all grow apart, belong to each other. To 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 the death do us part. To the hope and y'all die. Hope to you young and old and die. That's what love is. It's not how much you tell that person, how much you know you meant it and show it. I swear, man. This is why I see why there's so much problems, man. I'm just sick and tired of this stuff, man. I really am. Thug love exposed why good women dating thugs and gangsters, and rap music exposed good men. Y'all allow this to happen. Why I say that? Because you've been taught that if I can work hard to go to college and apply for myself and apply to me for be, beyond, and like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. Women don't owe you anything just as much as you don't owe them. You owe yourself, she owe herself. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why men go to college. It's because trying to show these women, look, I got my life together. That don't mean anything. Women just want a man nowadays. They don't care what kind of man he does. But they'll never know what true love is all about. They'll never know. I know what love is. Even I have to learn to understand what it's about. But people ain't trying to hear that. It's all about lust. See, people think they thought they in love, but they really thought they was in lust. This is the biggest problem that we have in our community, and I don't think it will never solve. If Adam would decide that he would kill the snake, it wouldn't be Satan on this earth. But good men ain't gonna do that. Good men, what he try to do is try to make peace with the serpent to this day. If a snake attack you, do you think you gonna pet the snake? No, you ain't gonna pet it. You gonna kill it. Same thing, a lion. If a lion attack you, what you gonna do? You gonna kill the lion. Same thing, a bear. Or you let's say if a bear wrestled you, you gonna wrestle that bear. You're gonna wrestle with it. I just never understand, man. I don't know, man. It's just like I said again. I can't. I see why. When a woman is 15 and 18, chances are she gonna lose her virginity. Sometimes women lost their virginity since age and 12. Not just black women, it's other races of women. That's why you seen people shows like Maury show. That's why you seen stuff like that. Man, these women, no matter how much they talk about, they complain about these men, they will never leave them. Why? Because they're afraid of them. They're afraid of them, and you can't tell because they know once they leave, that man gonna kill her, and this is a fact. And I tell a white girl, or Asian girl, or Latino girl, or Middle East girl, I'm just sick and tired of this stuff, man. It's that I don't even want to say this because I don't want to make it look like, oh, you against women. No, I'm against hypocrisy. That's the biggest thing I have a problem with. And one thing I cannot stand, fellas out there, man, is them fellas out there that they up to no good. They don't give a damn, and they don't care about anything. These dudes won't do what the hell they want anyway. When you hear a dude saying, "Oh, you just mad because you ain't getting anything," in other words, what they're saying is, well, Why complain? Instead of complain about that guy, be that guy. That's what they're saying. If you ain't getting that girl, I will. Why would you want to say something to a person like that? It goes to show you want to have everyone, and not just only guys like this, women like this too. Girl, you better keep your man for somebody else gonna steal. In other words, what she's saying, if you don't have sex with that man, she gonna take your man. This is all shout out to the true couples out there that actually understand what love is truly about. You get it now, people? You get it? You get it? You get it? You get it, fellas? If you don't have no trust and commitment and communication, you ain't got no marriage. You ain't got no companionship, friendship, and trust the holy the whole, man. They will never understand what love is all about. They'll never understand. They'll clown a man or a woman just because they're a virgin. That's a good thing. Get you a person who's a virgin like you. Don't get the people who experience a lot of things, because first thing they're going to do, they're going to take advantage of it. Club is one of the worst scenes that ever find somebody. Even strip club. You know, why not a library? Why not the mall? Why not, the church? If you lucky, if you find a good woman in church. A real church. A real Christian, a Christian holding real value, real meaning what loving the Lord is all about. I just turned 29, man, because I'm just sick and tired of this, man. When you hear the word like the club, club is a association of two or more people united by a common interest or goal. A service club, for example, existing for development or in activate. There are clubs devoted to habits and sports, and social act club, and political and religion club, and so forth. So yeah, it is. The origin, where the club come from, the origin. It is the undoubtedly, however, the using of the word club. Originally, its meaning of a not a people. Not. We're all together. That's what this is about. You hear it says meaning of a not a people from the fact that the members clubbing to get together to pay expensement of their around the roundings. The oldest English clubs are automatically an informative period periodized gathering of friends for the purpose of dinner or drinking one another. Let's have a threesome. Let's have an orgy. This is what a club came from. That's why I don't go to clubs. That's why I don't go. Because I know it's about. You got to be part of eternity mischief of a secretness society, people. Man, I'm really against it, because why I'm making this video, because we just don't get it, man. I swear, we just don't get it. Maybe sooner or later you will. But that's what we just need to look at the definition of these terms, man, because I'm just really done with this topic. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. People, if you want to hear more talk about this, you can watch my old premium bit videos, and you can put a post up there, because people are listening, but they're not listening enough. Because at the end of the day, it's just like going one ear to another ear to at the next ear. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. Bottom line. People are just selfish. That's just the way they are. And good people allow it to happen. They wonder why why people treat them this way. For all you good men, good women, y'all need to date. Leave these bad men, bad women alone, because all they gonna give you are lots of pain and grief with no pain or just griefing. But that's just my commentary, and I'm done and I'm out. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back of the Basics. This is how we do text, baby. Until next time, alright? Alright. Peace. I'm out. Peace.